Hello everybody, welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm gonna continue on with this one mission that I pretty much saw. Well, for once for I'll actually remember how to do fast travel. That'll be pretty good, right? Alright. It's just instantly loading screen. I think I meant to do something, but I've been really busy lately, so I'm kind of more...
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself.
Hey, how's it going?
There. I'm working.
I know, on me.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
What do you hope to find?
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
Who are you?
You haven't even told me your name.
Darnfre, biological researcher. This is my home.
I'd say this, but, you know, I'm not a biological researcher, so go right ahead.
I can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
More than you know.
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, the writing in this game is still pretty solid to me. It always gives you questions that you really want to know about and stuff like that. The Vassal. Speak to Sorvis Len.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Calm down.
Ease off. I'm here to help. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course. I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
What else did he say?
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Don't be so rude.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but dial it down. We're guests here.
Exactly. We shouldn't have to put up with this. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters. See if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Why is it in this game, in Andromeda, all Solarians I've met so far are pretty much dicks, except Callow. Callow's alright. Ugh. Don't... No, brain. I'm remembering... friggin' Morden. The more of a hero. I'm gonna be honest right now. Morden was more of a hero-sounding kind of guy than maybe Shepard. That's kind of saying it
Sam,
bluntly,
what's this?
but...
A decontamination console for visitors to the Med Center. Touch the start pad to use it.
Okay. Wait, did I have to... I never used that before. Oh no!
How can I help?
I never used that before!
Hey, Shotty.
Oh boy. Hey, how's it going?
You're not supposed to be here.
You're hard to find.
Lieta? You're tough to track down.
How do you know my name? What do you want?
Rorik was worried about you. He sent me to give you this cryo bracelet.
I don't want it. Take it away.
Hmm?
I want nothing to do with Rorik. With any of you.
Tell me what happened.
You've been through a lot, haven't you?
You wouldn't want to hear about it.
Try me.
I was dumped by scavengers. Outsiders who left me for dead. I thought I could come to Aya and feel safe with my people. Forget what happened. And now you're here. Seems like no matter where I go, I can't escape outsiders. All of you need to just go away and leave me alone.
Tell me more about the attack.
You were jumped by scavengers?
On Eladon. They said they had salvage to sell. I was stupid enough to follow them. Once we were alone, they attacked. Left me for dead. Took my ship and flew off-world.
How did you get back?
I walked. 3 hours on the dunes with a few broken ribs. Rode back to Kadara with another salvager.
You know, you're doing that whole thing where it's like, okay, I was attacked by salvagers, but, you know, another salvager helped me.
I thought Aya wouldn't take anyone from Kadara.
They don't. I told them what happened and they welcomed me. Ephra took me in. He says I'm a fighter. Resistance material. I spent so long wanting more than what Angara worlds could give me. I was wrong.
I understand.
I can't change your mind if that's how you really feel.
It is.
So I should tell Rorik you aren't coming back.
No, don't. He'd blame himself if he knew what happened. It's your choice, but think about it.
Wait, what? Viability? Viability? Why'd I get viability? Hold on. No, it's not Aya. Was it for the world that I accepted the planet on? Why would I get viability from that? Okay, never mind. You know what? I'm not gonna think about it. Maybe it was like improving trade relations or something, or I don't know. Let me take a look at the shop here. Ooh. Well, hey, Cor, you got anything to say?
It took humanity 8 years to get a Citadel embassy back home. Pretty impressive to get one here so fast.
All it took was handling some remnant.
It'll take more to keep this partnership going. Ambassador Riala will handle the embassy. Lets us focus on everything else.
You think they'll bring back Spectres? First things first. Guns, weapons, and armor. Well, no, I can say weapons because ooh. I can say weapons because melee weapons are not guns. I'm looking at this thing. This thing looks neat. What does this mean? Angaran pistol with incredible punch. The Ashura, translated as resonance, fires slowly and needs constant reloading, but has massive stopping power. Its plasma energy discharge is likely derivative of Ket technology. So what you're saying is unlimited ammo as a pistol, a one-shot sniper pistol, essentially. Also, there's a melee weapon I was talking about. I'll give it a try. Oop. Okay. Oop. Could use that. I need to keep an eye out for some of these things because I'm running out of up-to-date items. Surprisingly, that matters. Did I have that? Well, it doesn't hurt. Fortunately, modules are pretty cheap, so... Okay, it's saying infinite ammo, and I'm kind of doubtful on that, so I'm just going to confirm trade. Because this doesn't seem right. That does not seem right. But I do want that pistol, though. Sniper pistol. Especially since I already have, like, 2. That's what I thought. Wait, what? 2. Whatever. Pocket gun.
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis-Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
That's our man.
Oh, that was easy.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him?
I'm actually here to listen.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me.
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well. Until now.
Tell me about your friend.
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vassal?
That's one way to see it. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
I believe that. He was just frustrated. It's just a situation of, well, shit, I didn't mean to, but I kind of did.
I believe you. And I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador. See if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
I'm definitely going to talk to the ambassador, though. That's news to me, though. Like, wow. I never knew of something like that, but that makes sense, because this place is really tiny. I mean, like, really freaking tiny. And we haven't even figured out a way to get everything terraformed. But I don't even know what that Scourge thing is. It's obviously not Cat. And I'm thinking Remnants came here because the Remnant... Oh, excuse me, hiccups. The Remnant were Remnants here because they were trying to take care of the Scourge. And when they saw planets that could be habitable, infected by the Scourge, they had to go and fix it. Oh, I needed
Director
conversation.
Tan is pleased with the Angara you sent to the Nexus. Thank you for your help. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
You got really
Do
quiet.
you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya?
I've heard of it. Why?
Angara are selling their slots to come here, so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
Make room back home.
We could let Angara who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Vold.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Yeah, because that would work out. More people on the Nexus, more of a economy. There should be more room up there because they haven't released all the people from Cryo. And since it's pretty much the equivalent of the Citadel, there should be tons of room. At least until we get everything situated. Whoa. Never been in here before. Hello?
When I first escorted you through our city, I wasn't sure it was the right thing, but you proved I was wrong to doubt. No, more than that. You didn't have to save the captives from exaltation. I wonder if you realize what that meant to us.
We're here to help.
We're in this together. The initiative wants to help.
I want to believe it. You're so different from the Ket. What can I do for you?
Tell me about Ephra.
I'm hoping you can get me on Ephra's good side.
If I knew how to do that, my job would be much simpler.
Sometimes it seems like you two don't get along at all. And other times...
He's a brilliant tactician and inspiring leader. We just disagree on what's best for our people. He believes secrecy and isolation keep us safe.
What do you believe?
We can't defeat the Ket alone, and neither can your initiative.
Culture.
I have a few questions about your culture.
I'm happy to answer them.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this isn't your only city, right?
Not at all. Vold and Havarl both have several large population centers. Aya has numerous residential areas similar to this.
Are these places open for visitors?
In time, perhaps.
Makes me realize I need to do my companion missions more before I go to...
I've noticed that you, Aphra, and Jal all speak with different accents.
When the Scourge first struck, there were many Angaran worlds. They were separated for centuries. We developed divergent cultures and dialects. Ephra was born on Vold, and Jal is from Havarl.
What about you?
The cat left my homeworld in ruins. Those who survived were forced to flee. We found a refuge on Aya. My family helped settle this world.
Aya seems important to the Angara.
Aya is paradise. This world is a gift. We created the Vassals so everyone could enjoy this place, if only for a short time.
I heard about that. For a new person to live on Aya, someone here has to leave. Will you have to leave?
Someday. For now, Aya needs me.
Oh, that's such a bad... It's both a good system and a bad system, because it's like, oh man, you're nice and comfortable? Well, time to go.
So, what do you do for fun around here?
The Tavatan is a popular spot for recreational activity.
Right, but what do you do? Can't work all the time.
Productivity is the best form of relaxation.
It's also a great way to get stressed out.
You sound like my brothers. All 10 of them.
10?
And 8 sisters. They're not allowed to bother me at work.
10 brothers and 8 sisters. You have a big family.
I've always thought of it as average. How many siblings do you have?
Just one. My sister, Sarah.
What happened to the others?
Our parents only had 2 children. Underachievers.
That sounds relaxing. When my family gets together, the noise is like standing next to our largest waterfall. My mother says I became governor, so people would have to listen to me.
Is she right?
Always.
What's it like being responsible for a whole planet?
I suspect it's like being the Pathfinder. Some days it's a burden. Most of the time, I know I'm where I should be.
How did you become governor? Do your people elect leaders by popular vote?
If by vote, you mean argue loudly until one candidate remains, then yes. I got here because I was willing to endure and fight for the obligations that come with my office.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much us right there.
I sense tension between your government and the resistance. Who's actually in charge?
Ephra likes giving orders, right until the actual work of running a city starts. The resistance is good at protecting us from the Ket, but our people need more. I've learned to indulge Ephra's need for control, just often enough to maintain my own.
So, he's a general. Okay.
Your people revere the Moshai. What did you do to earn that?
After the Scourge, our civilization was in ruins. Those who led the rebuilding were thinkers, experts, and inventors. The Moshai is the greatest scientific mind of our generation. She led us to a new age of technological innovation. When the Ket attacked, she studied their technology, learned their tactics.
You owe your survival to her.
We owe her everything, and we'll do anything to protect her.
Oh.
Why didn't you tell me about Kadara Port when I first arrived?
I assumed you already knew. We didn't realize there was a difference between your exiles and the Initiative.
Fair enough.
As for Venturev, Ephra hid his betrayal from everyone. He'll answer for that.
Huh.
Thanks for your time.
Ishare, Pathfinder.
And I just accidentally come across this. So is there like anything else here? Console, maybe? You know, I'm not really feeling like reading emails right now. Just this once. I can always come back if I desperately need to, but... yeah, it's not gonna bother me that much. Now, let's see if there's anything else here on the map I can do. Whoa. Remember, Cat conquered their people. The most I believe these elders' insights can aid the initiative struggle against the Cat. Oh, wow. I really need to do more of these passive missions. Even though I have new weapons and armor. Oh! I need to start crafting with that. Show you guys my crafting stuff more often, because I got like this stuff. Where you see I got like combo and biotic recharge speed. And health and shield regeneration with more shields. Tech recharge speed where I just slap that all there and I make it into a stun chest piece, which is ironic that it's tech and it does this. And then I have the Inferno Blast because I thought that'd be a good idea to have. And there's just melee stuff. You know my guns though. I already kind of equipped that, but I need to start crafting with you guys right there. I'm doing too much off screen.
To learn from it.
Crafting.
I do. Tell me about it.
They had just arrived. I was on a civilian shuttle to Volt when we received a message. The spaceport was on lockdown. Security concerns due to the Ket. We were supposed to land on a nearby moon and wait for the all clear. Instead of landing, the shuttle captain turned back. Something felt wrong, he said. Later we learned it was a Ket transmission to isolate us for capture. The captain had saved our lives.
You must have been young.
You can't have been more than a child when that happened.
I was old enough to know life would never be the same.
Interesting. Just gotta go with instincts there. Your gut.
The Moshai said you remember when the Ket arrived.
My father's oldest friend was chosen to be Volt's ambassador to the Ket. The day he left, they embraced as brothers. All the Ket sent back was his badge, and a holo recording I wasn't allowed to watch. I was too young to understand why everyone was scared. Why my father mourned for months.
You must have been scared.
I can imagine how terrifying that was for a child.
What frightened me was seeing how helpless my parents felt. All our leaders were confused and fearful. The terror made us hesitate. That's when the Ket struck. They'll try the same with you. Be ready.
Be nice if there was like some, you know, rebellious Ket that I would be able to get information from. Kind of like hear their story of it. I like to hear both sides of the story before you really react, because it's nice to make informative decisions. Did I talk with you two, Liam?
Good to be back here, ready to hit those scans.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What am I looking for?
Moran called out supplies that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them. Take a stroll. Enjoy the market. Enough said.
To scan the hostile vendor's goods? Oh no. I think the worst part is I can actually romance Jal. He's alright, but I'm not really feeling any connection to any romanceable characters. Closest one might be Drac, and I don't feel like romancing a Krogan.
One of them came to our city on a vow to offer lavish gifts. We lined up along the street to watch the alien walk with our ambassador. As it passed, it stopped and knelt in front of me. I still dream of what it said. Young one, you are meant for greatness.
No wonder I wasn't welcome.
Now I know why my arrival had everyone on edge.
When I saw you walk with Paran through our city, I hoped that the guards would kill you. I will never trust outsiders again.
Yeah, I can't blame them. A lot of these things I'm very sympathetic towards. I need to scan the hostile vendor. Well, I guess I can just fast travel. If I can be allowed to. Oh no, we'll just set a custom waypoint. You don't need to actually fast travel there. What the? Uh-oh. Alright. You think he'll get angry? course he's gonna get angry.
Not today, Nexus.
I'm not
Liam.
selling to aliens.
Damn it.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table with me.
Are they not letting me? Ugh. Alright, let me just go talk to Liam. I'm pretty sure we can figure this out. Alright, what do we do?
Pathfinder, you're good here. We'll worry about the data another time.
Liam, what's going on?
I, figured we should end up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
Because of those scans?
Are you getting me in trouble? What was this about?
We're not in trouble exactly, but I don't blame them for being angry. I wanted to get data that would help yields at our outposts. Baran told me what to scan, but I called it off. I still owe her, but it's better than pissing off some gouging hardliner. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Sounds like stealing secrets.
Was this an attempt to copy their methods? Steal secrets?
We're not competing companies. It's about learning to live here. Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked by the Angara and the Nexus. There's only so much Jar can tell us, so I did what we do back in crisis response. Bend the rules.
Doesn't really seem like a big deal.
You do what you have to, but let's not make a habit of it.
I don't want to. Like I said, I don't blame them for getting cross. The last people who showed up out of the blue were the Ket, the ultimate users. I don't want us getting lumped in with them, and I really, really don't want to ruin the market. Street food and shooting the shit with you feels normal. About time something did.
Mixing may take time.
We may have to stick to ourselves for a while, if that's what both sides seem to want.
It isn't. Saw it all the time during crisis deployments. Us versus them turns into food versus no food. We have to figure this shit out, or both sides will hurt.
True. Too many good points. Is there another part to this mission or not? Alright. I need to find more of my crew members.
Hey, kid.
Hey. Alright, nothing here. Unless I can talk to Liam right away again.
Real change in tone after that care facility. Half the Angara are thankful, half are even more suspicious.
Let's try not to make it worse.
Don't worry about me. They're busy glaring at Cora for some reason.
Alright then. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Return the relic. There's a lot to do here. Jerk of a Solarian. So many Solarians are jerks. I know I already said that, but still. Hollow of the Tempest. Day 45 of Revolution 826. The ship known as the Tempest landed on Aya. And our people made first contact with Cynthia's alliance from another galaxy, a human called Pathfinder Ryder.
Well, we got another remnant piece.
But nothing Angaran. Pay them for their effort. It's not their fault.
The funny part is I actually have two stuff that I forgot about.
Pathfinder, did you make it to Havara?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
It was nothing.
If it helps you piece your history together, that's all I need.
It does help. You have no idea how much. You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Sure, why not?
Just tell me what I need to do.
I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed. Areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this. If you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore, and bring me anything of interest.
Which worlds?
It'd help if I knew where to look.
The worlds we've inhabited are Volk, Kadara, and Eladin. I've searched them all, but each had obstacles preventing me from looking everywhere.
Why not come with me?
You're the expert. Can't you just come with me?
I'd like to, more than anything, but I'm needed here. My predecessor trusted me to stay and carry on his work, to find answers. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
Sounds easy enough.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
Know about Remnant tech?
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
About the helmet.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge. What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ship's crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Impressive museum.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
You seem young for a curator.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you. And you're a pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
Tell me about yourself.
Have you always been into history?
Oh yes. When I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
14.
14? That's insane.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
It's so weird.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
It is so weird that they have big families like that. What's this? Ket exaltation tool. Oh. Until recently, we knew this was a Ket tool, but didn't understand its purpose. Scholars have recently determined its use in the exaltation of our people. Though it may be difficult to look at, it's important we learn and understand exaltation to protect ourselves and our loved ones. Yeah. Angaran Dagger. The dagger dates back to nearly 4 centuries, to the time just after the Scourge appeared. Faced with a technological dark age, our ancient ancestors learned to fight and hunt without the use of advanced weaponry. Huh. That's interesting. Is there anything where I can read that helmet, maybe? Remnant tech. Remnant device. What we can't know for certain, theories about this remnant device suggest its function may be to convert rock and sand into nutrient-rich soil. Oh, that's advanced. That's really advanced. That's just terraforming right there. Or maybe it's a terraforming piece. Who knows? Ancient pottery. This pottery's fragment is believed to be a ceremonial decoration from the ancient temples of Havaro. Huh. What's this? Remnant exhibits. Though we don't know much about the Remnant or its creators, we've determined the Remnant were present in Helios long before our people. The Remnant's purpose appears to be the same as the planetary vaults, to transform a world into a thriving, beautiful paradise. Before the arrival of Pathfinder Rider in Revolution 826, modern attempts to interact with Remnant had been unsuccessful, but we've been able to coexist with them peacefully here on Aya. I'm assuming this is Angaran? Because my cat makes friggin' noise everywhere. Though we know little about our pre-Scourge ancestors, evidence points to a grand, multi-planet society with sophisticated technology. Many recent discoveries indicate our ancestors even traveled vast distance between systems, though we have no way of knowing for sure. Most scholars theorize our people's early success was due to the use of remnant technology. I think I already read this. Oh no, here, Milky Way stuff. Milky Way system exhibit. Located millions of light years across dark space, the Milky Way galaxy is the origin of our newest Helios residents. Though smaller and darker than Andromeda, The Milky Way is home to not only the species we've met, but also to countless sentient life forms. From their graceful Hanar to powerful Alcor, dozens of unique species coexist, making the Milky Way a cultural and social melting pot. I think I read this one before, but I'll read it again. First contact with events varied among our homeworlds. While the Ket sought to confuse Havara with silence, they murdered the ambassador on Vold. They turned our worlds against each other. They took advantage of the confusion and chaos. It's important for us to all learn from this moment in history and to present a united front in the face of adversity. Alright. Anything new in here, or is this just an exit?
Effa should have come to me.
Axel, I'm alright.
You almost died. What's he doing here?
Wasn't expecting this. Let's just keep calm.
Relax. I was invited.
So it's true. Aya has opened its doors to outsiders.
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. He risked his life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
Kadara's a bad example.
I don't condone what happened on Kadara, but one bad experience doesn't define an entire species.
Your kind has a history of treating each other unfairly. Just ask the Krogan.
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Chauvin.
Axel... He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
There's hope.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens...
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS.
Huh?
Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
What? What? I guess I'll end the episode here, guys, because I didn't expect to be opening a door, and then I thought that was an exit, to be honest. Alright. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Bye!